Morning. Good morning. My name is Mr. Koh. Welcome to our today webinar. Webinar title is My Life as an Intern in KTP. Today we have two speakers, two colleagues, two interns, put it this way. One is Jothi, one is Victoria. Okay, to share with us story of our internship in KTP. First of all, we should like to welcome Jothi. Jothi, kindly introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Nagajodi Rajendran. Actually, I'm marketing intern at KTP Group of Companies, and I'm a final year student of University Science Malaysia. That's all for my introduction.
No. What you study in university?
I'm studying for Bachelor in Management, majoring in Marketing.
So, Victoria, next is Victoria Ong.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Victoria, an audio and text intern in KTP. The duration of my internship is 1 year period, and I'm a year 3 student from University of Reading, Malaysia.
Which university?
University of Reading, Malaysia.
Reading, somewhere in Nusa Jaya, somewhere in...
Yeah, the Gelang Patah.
So, tell me something about your university life, okay?
My university life are quite boring actually. It's all about studying and go to the library, chit-chatting with friends, and all about studying. Because the course that I'm studying, accounting and finance, it's very tough to pass. So I study hard because I'm not really smart person. So I have to study hard than others. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Without due delay, I think the flow is quite straightforward. Today is a sharing session. So basically, two of the speakers will share their experience, their memories, working down here in the internship. I think Victoria have 1 year, 12-month internship with KTPs. Jothi is the first time we engage a non-accounting background intern in KTP. Okay, so the first question I will throw to both of the speakers is, why you choose KTP, our internship company? Why? Why not we start with Victoria first? Why?
Why? The reason I chose KTP as my placement company is because when the time I went to the interview, the interviewer is really persuasive and let me believe that I could gain an insightful experience throughout the year. As she stated that here is more concentrated on independent learning, and there's a lot of training provided and a lot of activities. So actually this is the main reason why I chose to join, to start my placement.
So I believe during that time, how many companies have you interviewed before KTP?
Before KTP, 2.
2. So
yeah.
what is the final decision that you decided to choose us rather than the other 2 companies?
Actually, KTP is the final interview that I went to. The first one is quite... How do I say
Don't say the name, please. Don't say the name.
I didn't say. No, I won't. Because the interviewer is quite strict and go through all the tasks and without telling about the background of the company, such as other activities, only about the job scope. And for the second one, we didn't go through conversation. The company just called me to do some tests and just can leave. Yeah. So the final one I stay here is because the interviewer is very persuasive me. Yeah. She said, and actually I never saw her since my first day. So
over the internet, over the Zoom meeting, or
face-to-face meeting.
Face-to-face meeting. I see. Okay, Jothi, please. Okay, now it's your turn. Relax, okay. You are very tense. Your shoulder is relax. Would you like to have a secret or something like that? A cup of wine or something like that? You are very tense. You see, your shoulder is like this already.
Okay.
It won't give you extra mark. You won't deduct your mark. Okay. Anyway, you're gonna pass your internship with me. Okay. Relax. Cool down. Should we play some hip-hop songs or not? Okay, put out, okay?
Okay, let's go. Okay, in my opinion, why I choose KTP? Because mainly KTP is an audit, tax and accounting firm. So mostly it involves calculation and also numbers in their service. Since my school and university days, I hate maths and calculation. I really hate numbers, to see numbers. So as to challenge myself, I've planned to do internship in this company. On another side, I really wanted to experience and know how an accounting, auditing, and tax firm will do marketing for their service. That's all. That's why I choose KTP.
I'm very curious. I'm very surprised because with your background in marketing, with your background in management, I think there are many companies other than accounting firm, right? Because accounting firm to many people is boring, thing like that. So why you choose this industry? Boring industry. This is a boring industry, right?
To make as a challenge for me, that is the real truth. Because I really hate numbers. To make a difference in myself, that's why I choose accounting.
But is there any other company before KTP, or you have a choice to choose for your internship?
Yes.
We are the only companies.
No.
No.
I think got 4 companies before this.
Okay. So why you choose us? Beside you want to challenge yourself, beside the figures, thing like that. Is there any? Huh?
And another real bitter truth is it's really nearest to my grandmother's house. It's like just a stone's throw away from my grandmother's house. So
exactly, this is the answer I'm looking for, because most of people work here. They will choose that. Why you work here? Because it's near my place. 靠近我家. No choice, no need. I see. Victoria, is it like this? Near your place?
One of the reasons.
One of the reasons, right? Yeah, straightforward. Okay, so let's move on. Second question is, what are the additional skill or quality that you learn during this internship? Beside, I believe you Victoria went through university life for 3 years, Victoria, 4 years or 3 years?
Total is 4 years, including 1 year for the internship.
Okay, so what skill have you learned during your internship? I mean, 12 months. This is the first time we get some people for 12-month internship. What you have learned? What have you learned during this period?
Because I'm not a people person, so I gain communication skill from here because I need to communicate with clients and colleagues, and problem solving skill by answering client questions, and improve my writing skill and to write and formal email. And also newfound knowledge of accounting and tax software, and we need to be ethical and integrity while performing our tasks. Yeah, not sure if it's countable or not. Yeah.
Jothi, how about this? You want to add on something, Jothi?
Sure. In my opinion, I think I can categorize my skill into 2 categories actually, soft skills and also functional skills. In kind of functional skills, I've learned about the computer skills much, and also quantitative and analytical abilities. Moreover, in terms of soft skills, I really need to be creative, because if I'm in marketing means I need to be creative in creating the different types of posters and choosing the different kind of applications that can perform my marketing tasks. So
anything you want to add on, Victoria, or anything you want to add on, Jothi, beside all these functional skill, the soft skill, thing like that?
Additional, can I say I have learned skipping from the skipping monthly challenge. Yeah.
I think this is one kind of activity that we started during, I think shortly before the MCO time. I think because that time I really think of we need to exercise because of the pandemic. So skipping is one of the easiest and to shut it up. So I think Jothi is our last month champion, right? Jothi, last one champion, right? And we know that how many turn you make last one for 1 month?
81,000 above.
81,000 turn. Wow, 81,000 turn. Wow. That is quite a lot. 什么概念啊 81,000 meaning almost every day how many turn you make? How many skip?
Around 2,800 till 3,200.
So I mean in the range of 3,000, okay? In the range of 3,000, how many hours? 30 minutes?
I think 45 minutes.
So every day you spend about 45 minutes on skipping rope.
Yes, Mr. Koh.
Okay, wow, that so you can see this is a discipline, okay? So I'm glad to know that you have slimmed down 2 kilos, right?
Yes.
This is the wonderful achievement, right? So we'll continue our skipping challenge. Victoria 就比较慢一点。Victoria, you're a bit.
It's okay as long as not the last three. It's fine, right?
Not the last three. Okay. So what is your typical day in KTP for Victoria, or let's start off with Victoria. Miss Ong. Victoria, what is your normal typical task in one day?
In one day. When I'm doing the vouching, because sometimes you couldn't find the invoice, right? So I will become very impatiently from sitting position to standing position, just wanted to figure out and find out that piece of invoice. And also when doing the audit planning, when I key in the figure, but I couldn't balance it. So you have to spend more times on it to find out the balance.
How can it no balance? Because basically in KTP we are using software already, right?
Yeah, I mean because I'm careless. I'm careless in keying the digits, so it's not balanced. So I have to find out the missing one.
Jothi, would you like to share on your
Actually,
days work?
Okay, I got one really very challenging day. That time I work from home. The real thing is I have to convert a Chinese video to create an English subtitles. So I have to go through a Chinese video without any subtitles, and I know Chinese little bit only. Then I have to really struggle to find English subtitles for the Chinese video. So I used some voice recorder to translate the audio. Then I asked help from my Chinese friend to finish that task.
I see. Okay, now come back to the main question, okay? Because Jothi is involved in marketing work or involved in customer service, okay? Victoria mostly involved in audit and tax. So what kind of scope of work in a typical day? We don't say lockdown period. What is a typical workflow, the moment you punch in card, the moment you step in the office, what is a typical day? Shall we start with Victoria?
Me, well, has to depends on the task on Trello.
No. Normal typical days.
Normal.
Okay, come.
Normally audit planning. Yeah, because audit planning, I have to spend more time on it. So it's quite challenging for me.
Because we are quite, down here in KTP, we are quite strict on audit planning because we really spend a lot of time on audit planning. We don't for the sake of audit planning do audit planning, okay? We do audit. We really dig in more info. We really spend time and effort in audit planning, so that because the main objective of audit planning is to plan so that our audit is carried out effectively, efficiently, and things like that. Also, we really spend a lot of time on audit planning, and then the senior, the AM, the manager, even the partners also have to review audit planning. Okay, even the small assignment, sometimes we also spend time, okay? Okay, I hope that this will give you some how typical audit firm will work. You are lucky, we can really spend a lot of time on audit planning. Sometimes it will say that audit planning is constitute about maybe 20 or 25% of our time costs. We put in effort to do a good job in audit plan. Okay, Jothi, what is your typical day work?
Okay, for me, it's like I've to receive daily like new tasks in the office because marketing have various kind of tasks. So one of the tasks is like create different types of posters for our webinar and also like as is for our webinar events by creating Google Form. And besides, I also handle the admin job. I help them to do the bookings and so on.
Have you done any design, any poster in your university time?
Yes, Mr. Goh.
Good. So I mean, you can put into practice, right?
Yes.
Good. What? Okay, let's move on to what the most challenging thing during your internship journeys.
Most challenging.
Anything? Jothi, you want to share?
Yes. I think most challenging thing at KTP is the office culture because it's like very systematic and disciplined. So it takes time for me to adapt to the culture since every organizational culture will vary from different type. And then, but I've observed and learned the office culture throughout the help of my superiors. And actually, I'm quite flexible to the culture.
Who is your superior? Who you want to take this opportunity to thank your mentor?
Sure.
Yeah, please speak out. Okay, before.
Okay, first of all, Ms Punita, she's an audit assistant manager. She's like very friendly and helpful for me. She's like my shadow, actually. She will help me in everything. The next one is Ms Lim Chiu Hui. She's a manager. And then every time I will call her and ask if anything I don't know means I'll ask. And then the third person is Mr. Arthur. He have helped me a lot too.
Who is Arthur?
Mr. Arthur is an assistant audit manager.
How he help you? Okay, he's the main guy.
He will call me and guide, and then he will give some ways to solve a problem.
Okay, now it's your turn, Victoria. Right?
The most challenging part should be every work done needs to be very attentive and cautious, as reviewer is very strict with every single progress. For example, when you draft the report, you have to be very cautious with the comma, periods, spacing, and also the digit you have to key in. And also remember to avoid the double spacing. And I reckon that how you cope your calendars to professionalism, it's very challenging. It's really a thing to learn. Yeah.
Okay. So what is the memory? Okay, then come to the next question. What is the most memorable moment during this journey? What is the most memorable? You keep in your memory forever. When you think about this thing, this event, you think about KTP. Okay, let's Jothi. Okay, I think you are prepared, right?
Yes, I think every day is memorable moment for me, but mainly I got 4 best memorable moment at KTP. The first one is the first webinar I assisted in the company with Mr. Arthur and Ms Punita because I've learned like new things on conducting a webinar. So the next memorable moment is I've been as the winner of the skipping rope challenge. As it's like my daily routine, I keep myself active and motivated by joining the skipping rope challenge. And then the next memorable moment is the group workout, which is conducted every Friday through Zoom. It's like fun. Actually, following Mr. Koh's steps, it's like fun, and also it keeps connected with our working colleagues.
Is it tired? Is it very susah? Is it very tough?
Sometimes. And then today is also one of the best memorable moments because giving us this chance chance to talk at here.
No problem, no problem. Pressure is on me, okay? Because you come and learn things, okay? Victoria, okay? Are you
For me,
everything
everything was fresh when I was totally a newbie. The very first time I went out a day with seniors. The client is very friendly. He tries lunch and tries coconut juice. And the very first time I went to secretary firm
which should bring me next time, okay? We should bring me next time, okay?
And also the very first time I went to secretary firm to do state audit. I realized that different secretary firm have different filing style. It's might be very silly because I thought every secretary firm filing style is consistency. So yeah, and I experienced counting inventory at client premise. And
hey, don't say the name. Don't say the name.
I didn't say the name.
Okay, don't. We are not the best. Okay, we just a small company. Okay, we are learning something.
Yeah. I didn't. And I'm thinking about some others memorable days. Oh yeah, and the hiking day at Sungai Tilam. I still remember that day. The rain dropped off on my head and started raining heavily, and we still have to move on for our journal. We all look like a drought rate,
Because sadly because I wish to plan more outing with you guys, but yeah, because of the pandemic, because of lockdown, we have to cut short. I think that is the memorable moment because remember that time before we went out for the outing, I say that I hope it rain in dog, dog and cat, and then my dream come true, and it rain so heavy, and then wow, I'm so happy, and then okay. So anything you want to, Jothi, anything you can think of?
I think that's all, Mr. Koh, for now, because just a short duration of my internship here.
Okay, how you think about this company? How you think about this KTP? Because
you want to listen to the truth, is it, Mr. Koh?
Huh?
The truth is, I become more disciplined by joining KTP.
Is it? What in what sense? Okay, please elaborate on how you
because
say what.
Every task here, it's like we have like deadline for every task. So I keep myself disciplined on the time management thing. So like if I have to create a video, I have to submit. I will plan by myself. I will submit in 3 days or 2 days. So it keeps myself as disciplined.
Victoria?
For me, I think KTP is quite systematic and well organized because there's a lot of SOP and guidelines have to be followed.
Simple as this. Anything you want to elaborate? How about the boss, Mr. Koh?
Mr. Koh, it's when he's friendly actually, but during non-work period, I mean, yeah, he's very strict.
It's very strict. Okay, Jothi, you want to share out?
Yes, sure, Mr. Koh. I think Mr. Koh is like very creative because every time you give task, it's like you think out of the box. Every time I wonder how you can think like that. It's like every time it's really like very creative. You like very high technology method like that one.
Okay, next question. What do you like the most working in KTP during your internship journeys? Right, Victoria?
Probably pantry is always filled with junk food, and the internal sharing provided
junk food. We have some we don't have healthy food, is it? All the junk food.
Junk food and biscuit. And internal sharing is provided so that an intern also got chance to learn required knowledge. Yeah, and together with senior, together with permanent with staff together, so we can learn it together and not forcing to OT, and friendly working places and helpful colleagues.
How about Jothi?
I think I love the culture at here. It's like very systematic. We must done everything according to a guideline. So I really like to work here because of the culture. It makes myself disciplined because KTP culture always emphasizes on self, teamwork, office, working professionalism. It's like very important for and working environment. Moreover, I like the superiors here. They are very helpful, as I said before. Then the third thing is I like the interior and design of KTP. It's like make me to feel relaxing to work at that kind of environment. And then I like the pantry too because got a lot of biscuits.
Is it so? Okay. What? Okay. Say this is the last question. Is the most you like lah? Okay. The most you dislike. Anything you want to review now? Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll still. Just go on and then just open your mouth and then say something you don't like. Okay. Come. I mean, KTP is very open, transparent, open in this way. Okay, I'm not that. Okay, come. Jothi, you want to start first?
At KTP, sometimes I got clash of jobs. For instance, I to do like marketing job, and on same time, I will run to the admin desk to check and assist them. It's like clash of jobs sometimes.
I think that is the. I think this is one bad experience because especially I have to admit I think also because of lockdown and then many things we have been working for 2 months already, 2 months plus in work from home. I think so. Yes, we understand. I understand the situation there. Okay, I think yeah. Okay, Victoria, anything the most dislike?
Not saying dislike. I just sometimes there's a lot of SOP need to be followed. Sometimes you have to be really cautious and alert about it because sometimes I really forgot about. Yeah, so you have to keep reminding yourself.
I see. So have you done any project before during your internship, Victoria?
Yeah, I do a project management of implementation on e-confirmation.
Come again? I didn't hear you because it's very noisy down here. Okay.
I did do a project called implementation of e-confirmation.
What implementation of what?
E-confirmation.
Or e-confirmation. I see. This is yeah, I remember this is project done by you and the other intern, right?
Me and Elise and also Mr. Arthur, he helped me a lot.
No. I think end of the day, I'm very happy with the project, and then I remember this project, and at the end of the day, I openly praise the work done by you guys, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still remember, right? In downstairs, right? Before the lockdown. I think, yeah. I think eventually we move on to do e-confirmation, right? Mm-hmm. Anything you want to learn? Anything you learn from this this project?
From this project, I learned how to write a proposal. Actually, I never learned how to write a proposal, so I didn't really know how the structure is. So when I draft it and send to Mr. Arthur, and he will tell me actually principal wanted to see, what the flow I should put in. For example, like the first one I should put in conclusion, not to introduce about the things that you want to mention like that. You have to go to the conclusion first. Yeah, and after that by the
That's why you score very high mark on that project, you know. Do you know?
Thanks to Mr. Arthur.
Thanks to Mr. Arthur. Okay, Jothi, anything you want to, any project you have conduct, any special project, anything like that?
No, I think I've assist for the webinar, and also I've sent some proposal to Mr. Koh. about our
I
YouTube.
think you have done quite a number of projects, but unlike audit or tax department, normally I will start off a formal project, and then a formal project basically we have a formal reporting structure, we have formal object, we have formalized everything into objective, into reporting structure, into reporting manner, format, thing like that. Okay. As far as your concern is because you only deal directly with me. Sometimes it's like we do it informally. We do it informally in the sense that it's straight away. Once you are done, I give you a project, and then you get it done, and then talk to me directly, or you write to me directly, informally. I think many projects. Which project you think one is webinar, right?
Yes. I think the text I converted into the audio. I think Mr. Koh liked the app that I use.
Yes. I remember this project. Okay, I think it's quite what you call eye-opening. Okay, I like your project, thing like that. Okay, down here we have a lot of projects. Right? Besides work, sometimes the management or the principal will assign some special assignment, special project to you guys. Okay, so that beside normal routine work, you guys can learn how to write a report, how to communicate with boss, how to communicate with the management, thing like that. Okay, so this, as I said, we are learning organization. Hopefully, this experience will prepare you for the coming world. I understand that Victoria is going for the CPA exam, right? CPA exam, right?
And yeah.
Which country one? Am I CPA or
ICAEW? ICAEW.
Please, when you pass your ICAEW, please inform me, okay? Because this is the first time we get somebody from ICAEW student to work here, okay? Please, because I myself, even my manager, my AM or senior, none of them, most of them are 99% is ACCA, okay? So I find very funny because ICAEW, why you want to work in the ACCA company?
I think it's not crush at all, is it? Because it's all about professional bodies. So I think it's not really a thing. As long as I could learn something in the firm, it's okay. It's fine.
Okay. So the next question is have you learned something down here? Have you learned something in KTP? Jothi?
Yes, I've learned to do how to do marketing actually, in wise of the posters, what color we have to use in the posters, as Mr. Koh like instructed me on the colors on using on the posters. What are the main colors that we can use in creating a posters? Then moreover, I know how to create like funny videos in order to be posted in the social media platforms. I've learned many marketing tasks.
Victoria, have you learned?
Yeah, for me at the moment, because I'm developing my mentorships, because I'm guiding the new intern. So, but during this hardship, I have to guide him through video calls. So it's quite tough, but started tomorrow, we'll all go back to it. So, accounting and tax knowledge, such as how do you do the audit, and how to communicate with clients politely, something like that. Not only just doing the task, but also communication with how to interact with clients and yeah.
You know, I always believe in this. Please always remember this. Teaching is always the best method of learning. Okay, so because once you have learned something, how to remember, how to put in practice is through teaching. I think this is my philosophy. I think you can see a lot of my sharing, even my manager, my AM, my management sharing, all this is carried out with this purpose, with this objective. Is teaching is sharing. teaching is learning. Okay, so Victoria, I think it's good that you can share your knowledge, what 12-month knowledge in KTP to the next coming intern. Okay, I think we have quite a good method lah, because how to teach people, how to put in, we have SOP, we have some videos, things like that. The people have to put out the videos, right?
Yeah.
So would you recommend your friend to work in KTP? Right, Jothi?
I think I've recommended to my university juniors to do accounting here because I really like their way of accounting. I've contacted to my lecturer to suggest KTP as the platform to do internship. So she will handle on that. And then I think sorry, Mr. Koh.
Thank you for recommending.
Okay. Then I think we not only do marketing tasks here, we can learn various types of work here. For instance, I did admin also, right? So I learned like 2 different tasks on the same time at the internship at here.
Victoria?
For me, because I'm progressed to my final year in very soon, and I do have a placement poster which need to be present to my juniors and my lecturers. So when that period, they will notice KTP. So let's see.
Will you show them this video to them?
If they're interested, they can find it on YouTube, is it?
Okay. So will you consider this career line in your future or not? Say, Victoria, I think basically the answer is yes, because you are doing accountancy study, you are signed up for chartered accountancy, 𝐒𝐸𝐧𝐭𝐞𝐳. I think definitely, I think you move into this industry, right? Accounting line, right? 会吗？会吗？
Probably yes or no. Who knows? Nobody knows.
Jothi, come.
I think yes, Mr. Koh, because I love marketing. So for my future career now, I would like to share my plan here. I would like to continue my studies with masters till PhD actually. Then
master or PhD?
Master, then PhD.
Wow.
Continue until PhD. And then my ambition is to become as a marketing lecturer actually. That's all for my plan now.
Wow, this is very very atas dreams to become a university lecturers or lecturers like that. I wish your dream come true, Victoria. I wish
thank you,
Jothi, may your wish come true as soon as possible. Okay. So anything you want to add on before I think we come to the end of this webinar? Anything you want to add on, Victoria?
That's all from me, I guess.
You would like to thank your mentor or thing like that? Take this opportunity to thank your mentor. Yeah.
Definitely. I would like to thank my mentor for always listening when I'm doubtful and explaining the procedure to me very patiently. And thanks to colleagues. Can I say out their name?
Yeah. Why not? You can.
Thanks to 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐭𝐞𝐳, thanks to 𝐜𝐨𝐧𝐭𝐞𝐳, thanks to 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐢𝐧𝐠, thanks to Jane, thanks to a lot of them. I remember of them very helpful and supportive during my internship period. And also manager as well. Ms Jothi, Ms Sanita, and also Mr. Arthur. Yeah, thanks for this period.
When is your last day in?
16th of August. 16th of August.
So after 16th of August, you're back to school?
Yeah, in September.
In September. So normally you cannot start. Can you go to school physically or everything through Zoom?
Not sure yet. Still planning on it.
I see. Thanks a lot. Jothi, anything you want to say before we?
I think I want to show thumbs up to everyone because the environment here is like very friendly. It's like higher than my expectations at here. So I would like to say thumbs up to everyone because you're all doing a great job. Thank you, Mr. Koh, for guiding me and to my superiors.
Thank you. Thank you. Sure. Okay. So with this, shall I say thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Stay strong and stay healthy. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye.